America, FBI and CIA agents, and fellow cult members. Welcome to Culture Club USA. I'm DiBrava. And today's riddle is, the woman has house money. She plays the cards of the culture. She quietly pays off the dealers and deals dissenters to the vultures. Foolish men buy in, but it's a rigged game of poker where the dealers cheat and the snakes devour the posers. Okay, in today's episode of OnlyFans on Trial, a delusional single mother gets her Andrew Wilson wake-up call as they battle it out over her 1%er ambitions. Let's dive in.
Partner to be earning. I know some of you are already in a relationship, so some of you might say, oh, he's got to make 6 figures, this sort of thing. Nala, I don't know if I should even ask the people who are in relationships this, but why don't we start with you then?
I mean, I'm already making a good amount of money. And
doing the OnlyFans?
Yes, I'm doing like investing in stocks, investing in Bitcoins.
Yeah.
And like...
You gonna date a guy who works at McDonald's?
Free cheeseburgers.
Yeah. There's like pros and cons. I'm not interested in a guy who's really just money fixed and just money focused, because at the end of the day, because I have to. The United States is so expensive, especially for international
so shouldn't
students.
he also be money fixed?
First of all, let me just say something, okay? All of these OnlyFans chicks, I'm already making a good amount of money and I'm investing in stock. They're all stockbrokers and real estate investors and, genius, mathematicians and buyout. I mean, it's hysterical to me when they say this stuff. Oh, God. Is that Nala? It's hard to recognize her without her, red wig.
So shouldn't he also be money fixed?
No. If he has a good system with his parents and they support him good, since
you date a guy who lives with his parents?
No.
When you're 25?
No.
Oh, okay, but he has a good relationship.
Okay, when I'm 25. Okay, different story. He should have a financial plan.
Okay.
For his future.
Yeah.
What's wrong with living with your parents?
Nothing. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No.
Most girls won't date a guy who lives with
I understand that. But sometimes it's like for people who, so my husband got out of the military. He's a disabled vet and went back to go live with his parents.
Her husband's a disabled vet? Oh, that poor man. That poor man.
Parents to get on his feet on the ground. And because the military treats you like crap after you're out. Like even when you're in, they treat you like crap. So then he got back on his feet and started being like a huge live streamer. And that was so supportive. So it was just like, I don't know, sometimes it's just to get your grounds again. Sorry. Go ahead.
It's true.
So do you have just so I can move things along, bare minimum income here?
In a year?
For the guy to make, yeah.
Like $500,000?
What? Wait, hold on.
What?
That's impressive.
Can you imagine $500,000 a year? I mean, my God, it's like, do you even understand the country? Do you understand the scope of things? Do you know how much? First of all, if you make $500,000 a year, that means you need to make $1 million. All right, it takes $1 million to come home with half. That's how that works.
You can do that.
Well, I don't care about how much money he makes. Bare minimum, $500,000.
What is he doing?
Fucking Deutsch in fucking Reichmarks or some shit. What the fuck?
Something illegal. Oh.
Do they still have Deutschmarks or Reich? Did I say Reichmarks? Oh my God. I can't believe I just said that. Deutschmarks. It's euro, so they don't use that anymore.
Okay, that's way too much, right? $500,000 is way too much.
Yeah,
that's like $500,000.
That's a 1%er.
Okay, at least
the average income.
Yeah.
Anyways, wait, before I get my feedback on this, I want everybody's...
Okay.
Wait, what's the average income?
Yeah, what's the average income in California?
What is that? I thought it was a doll at first. I thought she was like a doll that Brian had sitting there. I mean, my God. She looks like a ghost that came back to life. I mean, man, it's going to be interesting.
I'm not entirely sure. I think
it's like 83,000.
What's the average income in the United States, though?
No, it's not 83,000.
No.
In California, it's not the average income. No.
Maybe 60K.
I was thinking 50K, but...
California.
How do people live here off 50K?
It's called hard work, not spreading your legs like you did to make your 8 or 12 million. Nala.
So I dated a broke guy. Just anything better than that. So
well, that's believable.
My dad makes more than 6 figures, and my brother makes more than 6 figures. So
You can't date them.
no, I'm gonna
Keep it on the fam.
This is what I'm saying. I'm not dating them, but that's my. I want somebody who does more than 6 figures.
That's the
maybe more than 5 mil, 10 mil. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Sorry.
The delusion is grand. That's all I'll say. The delusion is grand. This is unbelievable. I mean, I don't even know where these girls or thoughts, whatever you want to call them, where they come up with the concept of this. I mean, what do you have to offer, first of all? Okay, and let's leave looks aside. Okay, nobody cares. What do you have to offer? You're sitting on the Whatever podcast. Okay, right then and there, like you're like done. Can you imagine how many people she already cut off from the possibility of marrying because her behind was sitting on the Whatever podcast? Like, lady.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait, 5 mil a year?
Yeah. Like 5 mil a year is a basic minimum.
Who is that? George Bush's daughter? I'm just wondering, like, who is this?
Like 5 mil a year is a basic minimum.
Wait, hold on. Wait. 5 mil a year is the bare minimum.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Brian, 5 mil a year. And he's got to have like a 22-pack abs. You know, he has to have 1% body fat. Okay. And it has to be the track star, you know, it has to play basketball and treat me like a princess. Okay. Those are the requirements. And 5 mil, I brought it down. Okay. I was at 15, but you know, I brought it down to be here to, you know, to look normal, you know, 5.
4 mil.
You don't cut it, bro.
Donate some of that money.
No, I mean, I think the bare minimum would be like $1 million.
$5 million a year is your bare minimum.
Yeah. It's not derived from money. It's also because I have stocks and stuff, and I have a substantial amount of money too.
Yeah, blue chips. What do you got?
I don't know. My dad's in charge of that one. He started investing when I was a little baby. So, so
Make him sign up.
Well, he should have invested in a few more things for you, honey. One is a trainer. Okay, let's start there. Okay? I mean, are you nuts? Is this woman nuts? How about invest in some grooming? All right? How about we invest in, like, you know, etiquette school for one? How about you send her away and teach her a few things, and that's all I'll say.
Well, you know what's in the account.
No.
You don't know what's in the account?
No, I don't want to look at it.
So it could be less than 10 mil for all you know.
You know what's funny about this? Okay, this is karma. This is karma. She doesn't know what's in the account because she doesn't look at it, right? Whenever it becomes available to her, she's going to look in the account and it's going to be like $16,000 as far as possible. Like, whoa, we went through some rough times. You know, I unfortunately had to tap into your... That would be karma. That would be karma.
For all you know.
Is it 6 figures, 7 figures? How much is in the account?
I think it's between 6 or 7 figures. That's what I'm thinking right now. So when I tell you my parents came and worked their asses off, they worked their asses off. So
For their prenups.
If I get married, they have to sign a prenup.
If you get married?
If I get married, they have to sign a prenup. That happened after my sister. Yeah.
Wait, they have to sign a prenup
Like my
to protect your resources?
No, so not if I get a boyfriend, if I get married, there's a prenup involved because it's to protect mine.
To protect your assets.
Yeah, my assets.
Yeah, because your father knows you well. He knows that, you know, the trainer that you're not training with really is going to wine and dine you, manipulate your mind to let, you know, you believe that he's in love with you, marry you and take all your damn money. That's how that's going to go down. So your father is smart. Yes, you're smart, Dad.
You mentioned your sister?
I thought you said that these were your parents' assets.
No, because I have my own assets that are between
has, like, her own
6 figures to
account, I
7
guess.
figures right now
It's called a trust, Andrew. It's called a trust.
that I haven't touched.
It's in her name, I think.
Yeah, I have a trust and I have other things too.
But they were given to you by your family.
Yeah, but I mean,
by
if
your
it's in
parents.
trust, they're not going to be able to access the trust.
But still,
It's a trust.
it was a conversation that I had with my parents. They said, well, you're 18.
Oh, they'll be able to access it, Andrew. Oh, they'll be able to. Trainers, you know, these men out here, oh, they'll be, I mean, he could probably be gay. He'll access that trust. He'll convince her to do anything because he'll have her convinced that she is the most beautiful queen on earth that ever lived. Right up until the divorce.
you're 18. If you find a husband, they have to sign a prenup.
So would you be able to work to like maintain that 6-figure standard that you have for the man and apparently yourself as well?
So yeah, so right now, obviously I'm a recording artist, and you know how that goes. I'm also studying in school, and basically by the time I graduate and finish my master's and stuff and get...
There's a Burger King up the block. Get me a milkshake. I really need that. I mean... Adele over here. She's a recording artist. I could have had it all. Supersize it. I wanted to eat. But my daddy made me rich. I mean, I'm sorry. Okay, I know what I'm doing is cruel, but not really. I mean, this woman, okay, had the audacity to sit here and say that a man has to make 5 to 10 million a year or whatever it was to be with her. Do you know what percentage of the population that is? It's 1%. One, not two, one. This woman, like, the delusion is absolutely mind-boggling. Can you guys tell me something? Who is going to want to have children with that? Is she even healthy enough to produce a healthy child? I mean, let's just be real here. Who is going to breed with that? Okay, that makes $10 million a year. So a man that makes $10 million a year is going to marry this woman and procreate with her? I'm going to go with no, okay? And that's for obvious reasons.
My business running, I will be making probably 6 to 7 figures a year too.
How do you get to that number?
Basically, it's in aesthetics. Okay. I want to work in aesthetics, so yeah.
What
like
she wants to work in aesthetics. Oh my God, she's giving liposuction. She's working in aesthetics. Well, hello, let's get it together first and then get in aesthetics. Now, this is probably why she has money. Because, you know, a lot of money in that. But, I mean, the presentation's got to be there, too. I mean, would you go to her for anything aesthetically?
Like plastic surgery, Botox, stuff like that.
Where's the money?
Yeah, I'm going to go. You're going to go to her for liposuction.
Yeah.
What, you're in school currently?
Yeah.
Studying what again?
Nursing.
Nursing.
And healthcare. And I might go and study in med school too.
So I'm a recording artist. I'm a singer. I'm Adele. I'm a writer, you know, and I'm in aesthetics. I got stocks and bonds, you know, and I'm gonna be a nurse, and I might get a PhD too. I might be a doctor too. Okay. I might be an MD. Yeah. I'm doing it all. I'm doing it all, baby. I'm not even going to go there. Quiet up, girl.
So you want to become a plastic surgeon?
Yeah, I went to a lot of med school stuff in high school. I wanted to be a doctor, and that's what I wanted to do, plastic surgery. And I went to Newark Medical School, and I took classes in high school. And they told me that I have a gifted hand for surgery when they saw me cut open the pig.
Oh, the cat.
Yeah.
Cadaver.
She cut open the pig. Is this before she roasted it? I mean, I'm curious. I'm sorry. I got to say it. I mean, first of all, how do you even steadily do anything? She doesn't even look stable, all right? You're not healthy. You're telling me you have a steady hand to be cutting people open and doing procedures? I don't like it. Okay, you got to be in shape. If you can't run, you know, at least a 10-minute mile, I don't feel comfortable with you cutting anything at all.
No, I didn't do the cadaver. We had to dissect the pig, and they told me to dissect the brain, and I did it perfectly, I guess. So, I don't want to say oh my God, but, basically, yeah, that's it.
Oh, she's a brain surgeon now. Oh my God. She's gonna go right from Newark Medical School to Montefiore. Head of surgery, head of neurology. I'm doing brain. Brain and, I mean, what are we looking at here? Does anybody even believe her? I think she's like bipolar. I think something's wrong with her. She's mentally ill, and she's making this all up as she goes along.
cut up a frog in high school. My high school
That's not
biology teacher
cow
told me I
No,
had
cow eye. Yeah.
Cutting frogs open.
dissecting frogs.
Also, like the point of like financially too, going back to it, I live a certain lifestyle as well. My parents built a certain lifestyle for us, and basically I want to keep that lifestyle, and that's the lifestyle that my daughter's growing up in right now. So I don't want to minimize.
Daughter? Did she just say daughter? Yeah, you live a certain lifestyle. You know, clearly you were raised by nannies that didn't care and gave you McDonald's every single day. That's where it's at. Is this woman insane? She has a daughter and she's talking about marrying a man that makes $5 to $10 million a year with the presentation that we're looking at here. I mean, really? I'm sorry. No.
That for her too, because then that would be a great disservice for her.
Wait, it's okay. Hold on. Okay, so and you have just one kid?
Yeah.
One kid. And you want the guy needs to make $5 million a year. How old are you willing to date?
Huh?
Like, what's the age range that you would date?
I think it really doesn't like past 35.
Okay, so we've heard a bit about what you.
Sweetie, you're gonna have to up the age. Okay, you're gonna have to go like 65 and above. All right, you got one thing right. 65 and above. Okay, you get your nursing degree. Okay, because that's what you're gonna be doing. That's how it works. That's what you're gonna be doing. You're going to be a caretaker. That's how that works. Okay, and hopefully your daddy didn't spend all your trust.
Want a guy to bring to the table. So you want a guy who makes $5 million. That's a top. It's more than one. I mean, it's what maybe 0.1%. It's more. It's maybe 0.01%. So you want a 0.01% earner.
0.01.
It's like So what are you bringing to the table that because a guy making that much money, unless he's like retarded, I shouldn't say that. Like he's probably got a bunch of options. Why should he date you?
I think basically I can say that I'm a person that's very much like I help you out, you help me out type of person. I am a very traditional like woman, like when
cooking,
cleaning. I tend to my husband. That's how I was taught. But I also expect that I be tended back. I am also willing at some point if like the husband wants to have me stay home and take care of the kids, I'm willing to be a stay-at-home mom. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, take care of the kids if you don't have a heart attack in between. Cooking and cleaning. Every woman on earth cooks and cleans. What is she talking about? These are the things that you have to offer a man that's 0.01% of the population. Do you know what kind of work it takes to be making $5 million a year? Do you know what kind of dedication, hard work, opportunity, and luck it takes to be a man that's part of the 0.01%ers? You already have a child. I mean, you're already damaged goods. Clearly. You're not even a virgin. I mean, maybe a 65-year-old millionaire that makes maybe $1 million, not even, okay? $500,000, maybe would hire you, okay, as a caretaker. But I'm going to be real right now, okay? Even a man at 80 probably wouldn't even hire you as a caretaker because they could hire some skinny Puerto Rican to come in and do whatever they want and they're gonna get a good look too. Oh, come on, baby. Come on, Papa. You want something? What do you need, baby? What do you need, baby? Get over. Come on, baby. Let me wipe you behind. Come on. Oh, you made a little poopy? Oh, don't worry about it. Mama got you. Okay, you think you're getting a job? Honey, there's like 1,000,000,100,000,000 people, okay, that could do that job, okay? If they want a Swedish one, they got that. You want a Polish one, you got that. Russians, hey, they get, hello, you Puerto Rican, anything you want, anything a guy wants, and it ain't gonna be you, okay? You might get a job at the pizza parlor, making a sauce. Let me put a little salt. They're gonna give you this. I mean, you're crazy. She's delusional.
And yeah, I think I bring a lot to the table. I'm a very, very nice person. I'm very, very helpful. And if you have a dream, I will like follow it. If you want to start a business, I've seen it happen where a business goes successful. I will be there. I'm basically that type of person that.
What if the business doesn't go successful?
But he has $5 million, so it's already been successful.
But what does that mean to be there? Like,
No, he doesn't have $5 million. He has $5 million a year.
a year. We'll get
$5 million a year. That's.
but like, okay, so
Like be there emotionally, like, you know, be there shoulder to cry on, be there like.
But that's just a wife.
he's got $5 million.
I also
That's honestly just like a
also like
wife.
I want to
as being the
have some-
nurturer, like taking care of your needs, making a home actually feel like a home, taking care of the kids. That's literally just a wife. Like,
and I also want to go into.
Isn't it odd just looking at Nala Ray giving like advice like she's some like Tradcon now? I mean, after you were literally a corn star. Okay, not even just a call girl, not even just like a prostitute behind the scenes. You were a corn star. I just can't get past it. This is so weird.
like,
and I also want to go into real estate and rent.
But okay, hold on. The question was, what do you bring to the table?
Well, she can go into real estate. You got a lot of that going on for you. She's got a lot of real estate there.
Bring to the table. You wanting to go into real estate.
What do you mean by like bringing to the table? Because I can go 10 million different ways. I could go like as a
What would
person.
make you attractive to a man
who makes $5 million a
Specifically,
year?
That man who's a 0.01% income earner.
No, it's way less than that. Way
It might be less.
$5
But
million.
close enough.
Like attractive, like what? Like physically attractive?
It could be, but it could also just be like
Personality.
personality.
I
You
think
have great sex. You popping out athlete babies. Like,
Yeah,
you
I
make the
mean-
best.
Oh, she ain't popping out athlete babies. Sorry. No luck there. Genetics ain't there. Sorry.
chili in the world.
Let me frame it so there's no confusion. Okay. A man who makes $5 million per year, right, and is just moderately attractive. Okay, moderately attractive. He's not the handsomest guy in the world, but he's not the ugliest. Okay, just moderately attractive. What makes you guys evenly yoked? Why would he pick you?
I think that, yeah, I make athletic babies. I was a varsity soccer player, and my family's based in soccer. We're also a family full of engineers too.
Oh, nice.
So basically I'll bring kids when it comes
like high IQ.
high IQ kids.
Have you taken the IQ test?
I haven't taken an IQ test, but
Dude, she's in school to be a plastic surgeon. Like,
She got high IQ.
yeah.
she got high.
And basically,
Ryan's face.
Okay, clearly the nanny raised her. You're telling me that you come from a family of soccer players? I mean, well, they're clearly not related to like David Beckham. I mean, what is going on here? You come from a family of, you know what soccer players look like? Okay, they're not sumo wrestlers, they're soccer players. They're like this big, shredded with like 0.0 body fat, all right? Running back and forth, incredible heart shape, all right? I mean, this woman doesn't even look like she can breathe properly sitting there, and she's like 20-something years old. And you already have a kid. Again, you're like, this is beyond delusion. I don't even believe this. This has got to be, she's an actor. I think Brian is getting desperate. These people are becoming actors. So Nala's an actor, so it makes sense. He casted Nala. They're all cast. I don't believe it.
and then basically, I think just as personality, I think I have a really great personality. I'm very kind and understanding and very based in my Catholic faith as well. And then with sex, I don't like to talk about that. That's a very private conversation. But yeah, I mean, I got pregnant. That's what I can say about that. So
She's fertile.
yeah.
Oh, like getting pregnant is so difficult to do. Because it's so hard to get pregnant. I mean, really?
So the extension of the question is just this. The man who you're looking for has $5 million and moderately attractive, has so many options available to him. It's ridiculous. He has almost more options available to him in women than almost any other type of man on planet Earth.
Yeah.
Right? In fact, like short of possibly being an Olympic athlete who also is a multimillionaire, this is like the next tier of men who can basically get whatever type of woman they want.
Yeah.
Why exactly do you think he would pick you specifically out of all the women who are available to him? That's what the question is getting.
I think basically, I'm not like, it might seem because I want a $5 million man, it might seem that I'm really like, oh, he has a lot of money, da 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 da. No, I think it has more sense to be in the same type of like way that I'm in right now, if I can like, since I think, you can have all the women in the world, and some women are just there. You can get a woman that really just wants you for money. You can get an escort. You can get whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? When you have that much cash, I think it's the person, you need a woman that really at that point holds you down and is the one that helps you manage everything, I guess, in a sort of sense.
What does hold down mean?
It's called an assistant, sweetheart. It's called a secretary. You can go hire one of those. What the heck is she talking about? Like these girls, these chicks have lost their minds. Literally lost their minds. It's called a secretary, okay? And he's going to hire one of those anyway, and he already has a few if he's making $5 million. And if you're in the picture, he's definitely having an affair with all of them. Okay, that's all I got to say.
Yeah,
I was thinking of something
Is that like
I don't want-
hold you down?
crazy.
I
What's
think
that mean?
no.
Let me Google that shit. I don't know. I'm too white to know.
Maybe
that
like
shit.
hold down the fort, like
Hold
you hold the house.
down.
White for that.
Hold you down.
Too white for that.
Meaning, hold on.
Grounds you?
Like grounds you, yeah.
That mean a lot of things. I
I
feel
think the
like.
white people know, bro.
I thought that was like
Down to take $19,000 a week.
I thought hold you down was like had to do with money. Like if there's a rough spot financially, they'll hold you. I thought that was the meaning.
It can be taken a lot of ways.
I guess it could be.
no, yeah, like somebody who like grounds you, basically.
Sweetheart, a man making $5 million a year, okay? All right. Have you ever been around somebody making $5 million a year? They're pretty grounded. Okay. You have to have some kind of sense of, reality if you're going to be making $5 million a year. And they're pretty grounded with their money too. And I can tell you one thing, they're not going to be spending any of it on you. That would be a bad investment. Get it? And you're not making $5 million a year because you make bad investments. You're making $5 million a year because you make good choices. You are not one. I can't even believe this.
Yeah, I feel like
chains you down. Whatever.
You're going a different direction.
Just like the old ball and chain, Oh my God.
It's like, wait, how much money do you make per year?
right now,
Yeah.
I'm a student. Right now, my program is very rigorous. So basically, I work a part-time right now so I can focus on studying.
Wait, a question for you.
Hold on. First of all, I've never had a job. Sweetheart, you don't come from money. You don't even come from somebody with $1 million. You're not a student and working. Okay? No, it's not that. She's a liar. You just got caught, sweetheart. You're not going to fool me on that one. Okay? No parent on earth, even if you're studying music and you're just taking private lessons, guess what? If you want to really do something, your parents are going to be like, no, you're not getting a part-time. You're not working. You're not getting a job unless it's pertaining to like your art. Like you have a part-time job and you're a multi-millionaire. Okay? And you're working, but you're going to college, you're a student. Liar. You're caught. Bye.
So, okay, this guy makes $5 million a year.
Yeah,
And you said you won't settle for less, right?
yeah. No, I'll settle for like $1 million.
Oh.
Like a year.
A reality setting in. She's thinking about how stupid everything she just said is. She's like, I went from 5 million to 10, now down to $1 million. Now I'll settle for $1 million now. Oh my God. Anybody got anybody I gotta use the bathroom? I gotta get up for a second. She's gonna disappear and never come back.
Excuse me.
Like,
$1 million a year. Wait, is that the bare minimum? I thought $5 million was the bare minimum.
No, I said $1 million.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
I thought
So you want $5 million?
I thought that.
I heard.
Proof that she's a liar. She said 5 million was the bare minimum. Now she's saying $1 million's the bare minimum. Liar!
Yeah.
Prefer $5 million.
Yes.
You'll settle for $1 million.
I might settle for it just depends. I'm just
Settle for
getting
950, you know.
Settle for $1 million.
What's 950?
okay.
You'll do
I'll take it.
Wow, you keep
lowering
don't
it.
settle.
I'm not because
Queen. Don't settle.
I'm not
Do you
like-
have something?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you had you wanted to.
What's your question?
Oh, so okay, you meet a $5 million a year guy, and he's into you, and he's like, what? Would you just stop pursuing a career?
No.
What if he wants you to? He's like, I make $5 million a year. You don't gotta work. Quit that shit.
No, I won't. I won't take it. Why? Because I have, situations that happen to other people in my family where that has happened. It's been taken. I mean, yeah, I have a trust, but how long will a trust last, with how the economy is going?
I mean, let's say you guys are married for 3 years.
Oh, now it's how long will the trust last? What a liar. What a liar. First of all, okay, listen. No man, okay, that's making $5 million a year or even $1 million a year, all right, it is going to put up with their girlfriend, fiance, wife, whatever, working, unless they're working in something that they're involved in, okay? Get it? Like, it's not happening. And it can't be something that they absolutely have to do. Maybe it's something that the girl likes to do, like, oh, she wants to be a clothing designer. Let me start her a clothing line. They're involved. Get it? You want to be a podcaster? Let me get involved. Let me do it. Okay. But you are not going to be working with a man that's making even $1 million a year. All right? Sweetheart, you're not in those circles, clearly, because you don't know what you're talking about. You are dumb.
He makes $5 million a year. He's made $15 million over the course of the 3 years. That's community property. You're getting half of that. That's $7.5 million. You're set. You're set if you're married to the guy for 3 years.
Dude, yeah, and if you put it in like a brokerage account or something, that grows compound interest.
No,
life insurance policy grows compound interest, IRA.
I also
No, but he said, so $5 million guy steps to you and is like, we're going to get married. I want you to stay at home. We're going to pump out babies. You're going to stop this school shit. Because medical school, very time consuming. You want to become a surgeon. That's super time consuming. Takes years of time, tons of money. He's making $5 million a year. And he says, this is what I want. You going to stop?
No. Because I want to have
So you don't,
a career.
wait, so even to the $5 million a year guy, you won't be submissive to him?
No.
No, as in you won't be submissive?
Well, it depends on why she need to be submissive.
This girl's never been around a millionaire in her life. Never. She watched a lot of TV and came up with a lot of nonsense and knows a lot of nothing. Okay. First of all, if she had any brains whatsoever, okay, what she would have concocted for her lie is to say, well, I actually want to be like an anesthesiologist. Okay. I'm anesthesiologist in my family, right? You know what they do? They stop working at like 2 o'clock, 2:30. They're off. Okay. Now you're talking about a surgeon. Are you nuts? Are you nuts? First of all, you are just so far off that it's just so unbelievably, literally stupid that you really need to just shut your pie hole at this point for more than one reason. Okay. For this, shovel, 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 and shovel, shovel, shovel. You're shoveling you're digging your ditch. Your grave is there. You're about to fall in. And considering the condition you're in, it's probably going to take you a long time to crawl out.
This is what her dream was. And if he loved her, he would let her pursue her dream.
That's the thing. If somebody would love me and know. And
I mean, bro, your dreams take a backseat when you're dealing with a guy who makes $5 million.
I don't really think so. I think like.
Sounds like he's submitting to you.
But what are the, so your dreams, you want to be a plastic surgeon to do what? To
make people beautiful.
Well, hold on. To make I mean, that's what.
I mean, if we want to talk
like
about
cutting up bodies,
You want to give BBLs, bro?
you want to just like slice into people and give them fucking fake titties and shit. Like, that's your
in here.
dream. Like,
No, I mean,
to make money, right?
No, so basically,
Yeah, and she could sing while she's doing surgery. Sweet dreams are made of these hamburgers and candy. I'll give you some lipo for a fee as long as I'm on a sugar high. I mean, this is so stupid. Can you imagine this girl giving anybody a pair of breasts? She might be like, ooh, I ate the implant. Wait, where's the burger? Hold on. Wait, sanitize my hands. I mean, are you listening to this? And you went to school in Newark, New Jersey? I mean, at least make up a lie and say Harvard. Say Harvard, honey. Yale. Come up to my neighborhood. Go to Yale, Harvard, something. I mean, what is she? I think Brian's right. She is a Riri.
my parents, when I went to college, were like, okay, they always knew that my dream was music. Like, I always wanted to perform and whatever. But he was like, let's be realistic. You can't, and this is probably going to be very, like, something that's, I forget the word. Controversial, yeah.
Controversial.
So basically, they're like you to make no money in the U.S. with music as a.
Well, yeah, it's very oversaturated.
Yeah. So basically,
where are you gonna go? Kosovo? Where are you gonna
Thank you, Beyonce.
Where are you from?
Oh, yeah.
Like, where's your family history from?
my dad is Brazilian, and he's
Colombia.
My grandma actually used to sing in the radio in Brazil.
I mean, the music scene in Latin America is completely inundated as well.
And then my mom's from Colombia. So
Is she adopted? Okay, something isn't right here because this sounds like an adoption. Okay, I don't know what's going on.
Okay, there's the singing the singing.
Bro, his brain is about to explode.
Come on, Brian, ask her to sing right now. Brian, ask her to sing.
But okay,
lot of
you
math
want to
up
do
there.
plastic surgery. Your
So
husband
wait, if I
is
like,
making $5
can
million
I
a year.
make you understand why I like the plastic surgery? Because I see like your head is turning. So basically, the singing was there until I went to college, and everyone started talking middle school. Oh, what do you want to
Be
do
a
in
singing
college?
plastic surgeon?
No, whatever. So basically,
videos while you're giving surgery.
no. So basically, when I got to middle school, they're like, okay, we got to think about college. Like, you have to be realistic. What do you want to do? Really good at science. I decided that I wanted to go into medical field, and then it went from basically being a doctor and going into all these like medical classes to get ready to go to med school, and then I decided to go into nursing, and then now I'm deciding to go back. But because music, it's really hard to get popular.
Can you help me out with something
Yeah.
here? Because I'm so confused.
Wait. Are we arriving at an answer? Or
I literally told you though, so you can understand why I went into like plastic surgery and stuff. Because
I actually,
wait,
She went into plastic surgery so she could do it on herself. Hold on, I'm laser. Hold on, I'm doing a little lipo, babe. Be home in an hour. Make sure you hit by McDonald's. I can eat it. It's fine. It's fine. What the heck is going on here? What are we looking at? Has anybody seen anything this bizarre in their lives? I don't know.
yeah, actually, that's what I want to ask about because I don't understand. You don't. If I got this right, okay, my notes here. You don't actually ever have to work again. Is that correct?
no, I still have to work.
Why?
I still have to work.
Is it a part of the agreement in
Yeah,
your
well,
trust?
why?
I think it's a
Hang
part
on,
of the
hang on,
agreement.
hang on,
I don't know
hang on,
what is the agreement in my trust. All I know is that I have to go and I have to work and make money and start my own business. Or if not, I have to go into
Is
the
that
family
your
business.
rules, or because like your parents set that up for you to gain money from the trust rules?
No.
They like the people who own the trust set rules and stipulations.
I don't know what the trust rules or stuff, but when we went, my dad's like, either you're going to go to college, you're going to study something, or you're going to go into the family business. That's it. If
Well, she's not going into the family business because apparently they're all soccer players. So that's out. You can't even be a goalie in that shape. Okay, I'm sorry. I mean, you don't have a trust because you don't even understand how a trust works. Okay. Parents sit you down and they inform you of these things. When your dad sits you down and says, honey, you have a trust. This is how it works. These are the rules. This is when you get it. You turn this age or whatever the rules that they set. And this person is in charge of your trust. That's how that works. She don't have no trust because she don't even know how trust works. Oh my God.
I don't.
Okay, well then, how do you live right now?
How do I work? I'm a phlebotomist, so I work on the weekends because I have my daughter and I also have school.
Okay,
And-
so right now you're taking care of.
Phlebotomist. Wait a minute. The $5 million a year, the $5 million a year man. So add it up. He had to make 10 to get to the 5. Okay. And he's been doing it for quite some years. So he's got at least 50 million in the bank. Okay. Just do the math with me now. Okay. This woman has a child. She wants a job and she's going to take care of her kid. She has a kid that this man is going to have to take on. She wants to be a surgeon, a plastic surgeon. And she has a child and she wants somebody that's got at least $50 million in the bank. This is how it works. Do you understand this? Is it me? Am I in a dream?
Your daughter and working, and that is the income that you have.
Yeah.
Listen to what Andrew is saying.
Okay, so right now you're taking care of your daughter and working, and that is the income that you have.
Yeah.
wait, how much do
Okay, so
phlebotomists?
nobody is giving you. any-
I make 22 an hour.
Sounds like a made up word. What does that mean?
She makes $22 an hour. The barista downstairs makes more than $22 an hour for her. Managing the store.
The people that
You know when you go get your blood test in the doctor?
Oh, yeah.
It's the person who puts
They
the needle
draw
and
your
takes
blood.
draw.
Oh, okay.
wait, I'm just confused. Wait.
But help me out. Just help me out here. Get to the bottom of this. I'm almost done, right, with my inquiry. So you're the one working right now. You're the one supporting your daughter right now, not your parents, correct?
My parents are helping me support my daughter right now financially.
Okay, so they send you X amount of money per month or something like this.
Yes and no.
What does that mean?
So basically, my mom takes care of my daughter while I go to school, and my parents pay for her like health care, like health insurance, stuff like that, so I can focus on finishing college.
That's nice.
Okay, so right now your daughter's standard of living is based around a $22 an hour single mother working. Is that correct?
No.
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 Your daughter lives with you, or you both live with your parents?
We both live with my parents.
I see. Okay, so you live with your parents, and you're working, and you make 20. Okay, now I understand. Okay, this story, right, has more holes in it than a Swiss cheese block. I'm just like trying to put it together here so I can figure it out.
Yeah.
Right?
Andrew, this story has more holes in it than a Swiss cheese block. That's hysterical. I mean, because she ate the cheese. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a couple questions here. You said that a trust exists, which is valued at between 6 and 7 figures.
I've never seen it, but that's where I've seen.
Do you only get access to it after like 25 or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can talk.
I'm not gonna share. I'm just not good at sugarcoating things. I want to
go ahead.
back to you what I'm hearing so that you understand my perspective. Okay. And granted, this is going to sound mean, but I'm just repeating back what I'm hearing. This is the highlight from this. Overweight single mom who lives with her parents wants man who makes $5 million a year to marry her under a prenuptial agreement that he doesn't have access to the wealth in a trust that she doesn't know the rules of or how much is in it. Does that summarize it?
Yeah, but I get it. I'm overweight.
No, that's not the key.
What does that have to do with anything? What does her being overweight have to do with anything he just said? You don't know how much you're worth. You don't know how your trust is set up. You are a single mother. Your mom is taking care of your child while you're at school during the day. And you want a man to sign a prenup for what exactly? That's what he's saying.
That's not the key and point. What I'm looking at is
that's
the idea versus the reality of the thing.
That's right? Okay. That's what summarizes it. Yeah. If you want to go ahead.
I think what he's just trying to say, it's a bit not realistic. Your expectations are not.
That's
realistic.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's why you
$5 million.
That's why I said my standards are high. I keep saying that I don't know if it's going to change. Now, these are my standards right now. It can change when I meet the right man. God doesn't know what he's going to put for me. This is what I've been saying. I've been saying, well, it can change. This is what my standards are right now. It can change. So that's what
standards. That's cool.
Yeah, high standards. I have high standards. I've been through a lot of crap. So that's where it is.
I mean, high standards doesn't have to do with someone making $5 million.
I've always wanted to ask a woman who said that a question. The question of, you never know who God's going to send for you, right? I agree with that, by the way. But I got to ask you something. If you prayed every single day for this perfect man and you never got him, and then he died and you met God, would you tell God that you were angry with him that he didn't send you that man?
That's a good question.
No.
No. Okay, I didn't think that you would. So why in the world would you think that God would want to send a man to suffer?
My God. Oh, Lord. You know what? She asked for this. She asked for it. She could have went on there and been, had a different disposition, been honest, but she asked for it. She's getting what she deserved because she asked for it. Okay? And here's the thing. I mean, she definitely came in with Nala Ray. Now she's talking about God. Now, if God sends the right, everything's about God. Now, you notice how when Brian was questioning her, she kept going harder and harder at him. The minute Andrew started to get involved, this is what her demeanor did. A little bit down, a little bit. And now she's like here. She doesn't know where to go. No way out. Sweetheart, you fell. You're in the grave that you dug for yourself. It's over. It's over.
Why would God send a man with $5 million to suffer? Because you really wanted that man. I always wonder if women ever think about the other end.
What? I'm sorry. Wait. How would she suffer? How would he suffer?
Yeah.
Nala. Why? What do you say, Andrew? Nala. Nala's everything now. She got out of being, a corn star. She got married to a disabled veteran. God, I hope that she's kind to him because I love my veterans, all right? But she is a piece of work. And now she's a political analyst. She's a financial, expert. She knows everything about everything. I mean,
you need to do some explaining.
So this case, right, in this particular case, I just summarized the position she's in, right? But if we are to assume for a moment that you think, okay, I'm a prize or I'm the prize or whatever, right? I wonder if women ever internalize this in their prayer of the thing I want thing, I pray for thing. That you might suck, right? And if you did, why would God send a man to suffer for you? That's what I always wonder. I always wonder if they ever think about the other side of the coin.
Did God not send Jesus to suffer for all of us?
Yeah, he died on the cross.
Jesus is God's son. Yeah.
No, Jesus is God. You're a Trinitarian. Jesus is God.
Well, I'm not a Trinitarian. I believe in the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, but he's called the Son of God because he's the Son of God.
No, he's called by John, God himself. He allowed himself to be prayed to. Jesus Christ is God.
You can pray to Jesus, absolutely, but he is God's son.
No, he is God.
Nala, isn't your father a pastor? You should know this, okay? The act that you're putting on now, because I really just don't believe her. She has a lot more to prove at this point. Because here's the thing, and this is my thing with Nala Ray, okay? The former corn star who made, $12 million, apparently, on OnlyFans, doing corn. If she was really reformed, what are you doing on the Whatever podcast? Shouldn't you have started a ministry of some sort? Shouldn't you be out trying to reform other prostitutes? Shouldn't you be putting work into bettering society? Like, what are you doing here dressed like that, laughing and giggling about some woman that's delusional, talking about what she wants a 5 million and, 1 to 5 million now. And I mean, what are we doing here? Okay. Because right now, the only example that she's setting is that go on OnlyFans and be a corn star. You'll make a lot of money and then you can run around and do whatever you want. Like, you have a husband. What are you doing sitting on this podcast? On the wrong side of the table. I'm just curious.
The Trinity.
Then why does the Bible specifically say that God is in heaven on the throne and Jesus is at his right hand? There are two, but they are also one.
No,
Yeah,
listen, there is one.
The Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, lady. It's all the same. Hello?
God.
Bible, are you?
This is why Kamala lost the election. Okay? Because you went against the Catholics. You should have showed up. Okay? Instead of going on Saturday Night Live and going, all this dumb stuff. Okay, it's not funny, especially people that are in this. This is why I don't respect this. I don't like how these OnlyFans Bible reading and all. I don't like it. It's not right. You want to be an OnlyFans person, go do it. But you start bringing God into this stuff, it's getting weird.
Reading.
But isn't Jesus like the physical embodiment of God?
Yeah. So basically,
trying to answer the question, right?
Right, but what does your question have to do with anything?
I'm trying to answer
talking about a man
question.
suffering for her. If God sent her a man, how would he suffer? It should be the right one that God
I'm
had
saying
for
that
her.
why don't women ever have the expectation that perhaps God wouldn't want to send them a man because he didn't want that man to suffer because the woman isn't that great, right?
I think if you reworded the thing, but like
that way.
Am I hearing this right?
I think he should have reworded
I heard
it.
it pretty well.
I think he should have reworded it, to be honest, because
Reworded?
Are you saying that? Are you saying that if God sent her a man, he would suffer? Are you saying that she deserves to be single because if God sent her a man, he would suffer?
Some women do deserve to be single because they're miserable and they make everybody around them miserable. Okay, let's think about how irresponsible this chick is already. You already have a child. Well, who's the father of that child? I mean, was it some artificial insemination? Were you trying to procreate, make another soccer player or something? I mean, what's going on here? Where is the father? Why didn't you marry him? Why are your parents taking care of your kid? I'm serious. Are they going to ask this? Hello?
I'm not doing any of those things. I'm asking a simple question.
I heard the question.
My purview is this.
Yeah, I heard that.
If you pray for X thing, in this case, another human being has free will. You agree with me, right? They have free will. So the sequence here would be that God would have to influence this human being to put him in your path through some sequence of events. If this is the case, that is true, I often wonder if women who pray for the mighty $5 million man to come in and do whatever it is, why they think it is that God would want to perhaps make this man suffer on behalf of that woman. I wonder if they
God doesn't use people like that. Absolutely not.
I wonder if they ever think of it in alternative terms. I'm not saying God operates that way. I'm asking from the viewpoint of the person who's praying for a man.
Did she ever say that she was praying for a man?
Yes.
You said that you were praying for a man?
No, I never
She never said that.
You never know who God's.
Roll it back.
I said you never know who God, but I'm not saying I'm directly playing a God. Oh, please.
I got to move it on a little bit. I have to do one more question here, and then we got to read a couple chats and stuff. But just really quick, going back to my thing, I said, you meet this $5 million guy, and he said, because you have your pursuit.
Brian, why are you interrupting Andrew? Because at this point, you don't really even have a show without Andrew. He's on to something very important here, okay? It's about value. It's about what you have to offer another human being. It's about why another human being should invest their life into spending it with you. That's pretty important. You're moving on to what?
When it comes to your medical school, plastic surgery pursuits, what have you, nursing. He's like, oh, I want kids. I want you to stay at home, take care of the kids. He makes $5 million a year.
I think I already answered this question.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, but just clarifying. So you will not listen to him. You won't be submissive to him. You'll be like, no, actually, I want to keep working even though you make so much fucking money. I don't need to work. Is just so I understand it?
Yeah.
Gentlemen, if this is any indication of what is happening out here in the dating world, you're in trouble. Okay? You know what? You know something? This is what I'm going to say. And forget about the weight, okay? Forget about looks and weight, okay? Let's talk about respect, dignity, okay? Dedication to anything, just being a good person, being a humble person, respectful person. Let's think about this. This woman has a child. You are this young and you couldn't stick it out with whoever you had that child with. She literally expects another man to come in and replace her parents who are currently taking care of said child. What kind of delusion are we looking at here? Okay? We need a wake-up call. And you know why? Because some man had a kid with her. What, you think she's different? You think she's changed? No, she's always been that. So you have to stop engaging in women that don't deserve you. You understand? Okay? Put the physical needs aside. You got to think with both pieces of equipment. Get it? This one and the other. Because this is what happens. And then this poor guy is stuck dealing with her for the rest of his life. Wow. Delusion at its finest. And you know what? She's never going to have it all. Okay, Adele? I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I found very entertaining, by the way. Andrew, you're on fire as always. Brian, zip it up. Okay, I'm DiBrava. Please share, like, and subscribe for me. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys.